health emergency. Wendy Williams was taken to the hospital twice before she canceled a significant speaking engagement. The U.S. Sun has heard exclusively that Wendy Williams is presently hospitalized and will thus be unable to attend a significant speaking engagement this weekend. The U.S. Sun has received confirmation from numerous sources that Wendy, 58, entered a hospital 2 weeks ago. She was allegedly briefly freed from the hospital at one time just to come back a day later, according to a source. According to a source close to the ill celebrity, Wendy originally entered the hospital roughly 2 weeks ago. She was only temporarily released over the weekend before returning. According to a second source, her family is aware that she has been admitted to the hospital, but they are still awaiting full information about what transpired. All I know is that she is currently hospitalized. It is not for rehabilitation. She's definitely in New York, but I don't know which hospital, the second person stated. At one point they didn't think she would come out the other side okay or at all, the first insider continued. It's a good sign that she's on the mend now that she was able to record something to apologize for canceling her appearance at the expo. We regret to inform you that Wendy Williams would not be participating at the Ultimate Women's Expo in Atlanta on May 20, 2023. According to a joint statement from Wendy's representative and the Atlanta Women's Expo, which was initially provided to the U.S. Sun, we will announce those information once they are finalized. It was with much thought that we believed it was best for Wendy to join the Ultimate Women's Expo at a later date. The statement also acknowledges Monica, a Grammy-winning R&B performer who will serve as the keynote speaker in Wendy's place. According to information provided exclusively to the U.S. Sun, Wendy postponed her Saturday appearance at the Atlanta Women's Expo. The U.S. Sun was informed by several sources that Wendy, 58, abruptly canceled her $25,000 gig for the Atlanta Women's Expo as her friends and family became more worried about her health. Exclusive confirmation of the cancellation was provided by an Expo representative, who also said there is a video from Wendy that will be played Saturday apologizing for the late cancellation. According to one insider, her team had been debating lately whether the former daytime TV personality would be able to perform on stage due to her condition. Whether Wendy was healthy enough to perform has been questioned, and some people pushed to get her to Atlanta and onto the stage. Wendy's performance skills have been at best shaky. One day, she can put a sentence together, the next, not so much. The insider continued, recently, there have been genuine doubts about whether she would ever recover. Wendy was anticipated to receive $25,000 for her attendance, the insider continued. Wendy's image has also been removed from the Expo website, with the exception of a single headshot that remains in the speaker roster. After seeing Wendy in Florida in April as she was filming her next documentary, Wendy's brother recently spoke to the U.S. Sun about his worries for his famous sister's welfare. The former daytime talk show host, 58, reportedly shot scenes with Wendy's younger brother and his ailing father over a number of days in April. In his words to the U.S. Sun, this is not a woman who is in the right frame of mind to get a show going. Tommy, 54, questioned the purpose of the film crew's presence. Why are you here at all? Do you see how she's suffering? For goodness sake, does it appear that she is prepared to launch a podcast? There isn't, and we will all be present to see it happen. He referred to Wendy's manager, Will Selby, saying, this guy Will is ponying Wendy around, travel here, travel there, let's go make this money, and I don't care whether you're making sense because everybody knows who you are. And where she was and where she is now will have shock value, right? Tommy asked while gesturing with his hands. Will that be the main event? Is that all? Is that what my father must eagerly anticipate seeing? To effing put our faces in the manure. Tommy claimed that the team has a ton of material for the reality show. They will use it whatever they see fit. There will be sadness. He continued by saying that despite his frustration with the production, he is not upset with his sister in any way. I have nothing to blame Wendy for. She needs to improve, please. She has not improved. Therefore, I can't be angry with her about anything. Tommy also expressed worry about Wendy's potential long-term effects of this creation. So now that it's out, what would happen if Wendy was doing significantly better? Who desires memories of this nature? Who desires this? Why couldn't she just completely recover? Then after that take action. People have been kicking her about all this time. She isn't contemplating anything since she is incapable of doing so. Instead, others are doing her thinking for her. Tommy added pitifully, and all this time she might have been down here healing. Her current state is sad, said Wendy's irate brother, who also noted that she is in poor health. Will, the manager of Wendy's, responded to a request for comment by saying, Tommy didn't say a word to me about any frustration, so that doesn't sound true. The request for comment was not met with a response from Wendy's PR. In between days of filming, Tommy had uploaded a video to his YouTube channel about how things were going, but he said he was making an effort to remain optimistic.